Okay, today what I'm going to talk about is using the new plugin for PowerPoint that I learned about yesterday from the Promethean people. In order to use this, you first have to download it from the Promethean Planet website. When you go into just regular Promethean Planet, then there is the Support tab. Click on the Support. And as this goes through, very slowly, over here on the left-hand column there is a software. Click on software, and then Promethean ActiveOffice. Now, as I've been playing with this today, I found that even though it says ActiveOffice, it's really just a PowerPoint plugin. It doesn't work with Excel or Microsoft Word. They do have another thing that you can use over the top of those that I'll talk about at a later date. So, this now comes up and you click download. And wait some more. It goes. And you can scroll down to download the Promethean Office. And then you want to download it in US English. Now, the only thing that you have to do here is you do need to log into Promethean Planet. If you have yet to register for Promethean Planet, this is a great time to do it because you need to in order to install this. Then all you would do is you would download it and follow the directions. It'll say run, and that's about it. Eventually, as you go through, it's going to ask you to validate that this is actually a Promethean board that you're using. To do that, over on either side, not sure if I'm out of the camera or not, but over here underneath your power button, it gives you a serial number and a product number. You can put that in, or if you're having trouble with that, I can give you my serial number, which is the software serial number, and I believe that's valid for the entire school. I'm not positive, so I would try your product and serial number first, and if you're having any troubles with that, let me know and I can come and help you. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes to install, depending on what time you're doing it and how well the computers are running. So I'm going to not do anything else with installation, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what this can actually do. So when I bring up, there we go. Okay, so this is all my PowerPoints. I'm just going to pick one here. Let's say the electric potential PowerPoint. Okay, so it'll come up, and you've probably noticed this before with your old PowerPoints going into 2010, that you'll be in compatibility mode to start with. If you try to go onto the Promethean ActiveOffice, which is where it will come up, you click on there, you'll see that you can't do anything. So what you need to do is these actually have to be in PowerPoint X, or the 2010 version. So you can actually convert this, and we'll save it as PowerPoint X, and then hopefully, okay, so I've got my stuff here, still nothing is showing up. And not working. Awesome. Well, this is the PowerPoint that I created today, and it did work with it. So I will look into the conversion and see where the issue lies, because I was able to do it earlier today, but I can't right now for some reason. So what it does, as you can see, I have all of this drawing over the top of my PowerPoint slide. This is an actual PowerPoint. So it comes in, and I have saved all the writing on top of it. Okay, so here's a question that we didn't get to. So what I can do is I now have this toolbar, just like my Active software toolbar. I can click on the pen, write down anything I want to. If I want to erase it, I can just go through and erase some of that writing. I can highlight parts of the question, and I'll just write something on here just to keep it up. And then I can go back and I can click through to the next slide. This will keep all of your animations in the PowerPoint. This one doesn't have any animations, it's just a couple of practice problems. But when you finish, it will then ask you if you want to save the annotations. Now you can do that, you can save it, and you'll have the annotations over the top of it. If you don't want to save, you don't have to. You can just close it out for the next class. You can also save as a new, so if you want to do period 1, period 2, and save them all as different files, you could do that as well. Why this isn't working, I'm not sure, but as I said, I will figure it out. And when I figure it out, I will let everyone know what the reason it didn't work is. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, I figured it out. The problem was I hadn't restarted my computer since I installed the program, so some of the things weren't working correctly. So once you restart it, everything worked fine. So I will go through this again. This time I'll just use the Fluid Dynamics PowerPoint. I also noticed you couldn't see the top, so I moved my screen a little bit. Okay, so it gives us this warning that before you can use the ActiveOffice features, you have to convert it. So we'll go through and do that again. In order to convert, just go into File, and then it'll bring up this new screen. And right here, there's just a Convert button. So you convert, and then it'll save it as the new PowerPoint 10 version. Now, I can come up here, and you see that here are my different tabs. I now have Promethean ActiveOffice. This is what you couldn't see the last time. So when you click on Promethean ActiveOffice now, all of this new stuff shows up for you. You need to click this box. It says Show Toolbox. This this button comes unclicked originally. Put a check mark in it, and then that will, when you go to a presentation view in the slideshow viewer, will give you the toolbox that I'm going to show you. So you now open this up, and I have this toolbar over here. As you can see, I can go through this like a regular PowerPoint. Let's hope I have an animation in this one somewhere. Yeah, this looks weird. Ignore it. I sent out another video of how to fix that. I just haven't done it with this one yet. And there's my animation. So you see I do have some animations that can come up. And now that I have shown you that, I can circle that as my answer as well. And just as before, I can do everything that I did with the normal ActiveInspire stuff. There are a few less buttons and features that you can use, but your basic ones are there: erasing, writing, highlighting, and so forth. So that concludes my video now. So if there are any questions, feel free to ask. And if you're having any troubles installing the software, let me know, because aside from the time it takes, it's not that bad, and we just gotta put in the serial number. So let me know if you need any help.